Hello everybody, welcome back to another round of GCOR. Sorry for missing last week, but we are back today at Monaco and we have the highest attendance of the season, so perfect race to be back for and should be an exciting one. Full qualifying, so it would have been 3 sessions, so a bit of a longer one, with only 2 drivers going out in the first qualifying session. However, last year, I believe only 3 people finished the race, so this could get a bit hectic and crazy. So hopefully we get that and as many crashes and safety cars as we can get to hopefully make this race a bit more interesting. So that is the hope that we could get. Let me just send the link to the stream. Perfect. So yeah, it should be quite a quiet session at the moment. I don't think people will be really doing anything, but again, it's a long qualifying and only 3 drivers now need to go out, so I don't expect people to do many push laps, or if they do, probably just a bit of practice before Q1, Q2 and Q3. We'll just quickly... I think a few of the drivers are coming out on track. There we go, I think. Yeah, I don't think it'll be crazy what everyone's doing again. So I think everyone's just going to go on the softs, but I think it'll just be one run. And the Haas was the first one out of the garage, which is what we'd love to see, to be honest. So hopefully we can see a few fast laps. And it's working perfect. Alright, so I think we're starting the first quali lap of the session. Again, it'll probably be quite tentative. Any mistakes, you want to be able to use the same kind of tyre. He's going for it though. Again, the ideal thing of this is if you can get, I think above 8th, you should be fine. You won't probably need another lap. But any cars below that will be worried about the drop. Good rotation. Again, not pushing the limits, but I'm not expecting that this is the first lap these guys will have. And you bet your front wing, which I'm sure we'll see a lot today. Again, traffic will be quite big as well. Which means you'll be wanting to take your time. And you want to do mini laps. And kind of see where everyone else is on the track. You don't want to be going out whilst everyone is on their cool down laps, on their fast laps, because you're just getting everyone's way, and people then get in your way for their lap. Let's see where the lap times come in. I think we should have an Aston Martin come through. Oh! And he's out. Vivi's Ketchup RB is out of the session already. 1:11, wow. Really good. That's a much more representative lap time. I did think it might be a bit low for starting Monaco, but you don't really want to be pushing the limits. But yeah, first driver out already is the V Club. They've already had a bit of a difficulty with DNF so far this season. We have seen, I don't think they've finished, or I think they're almost pointless this season. Yeah, they've had decent attendance, which is probably the most shocking part of all of this. Yeah, more representative times, especially with the McLaren as well. These kind of championship drivers are more of who you'd expect in their lap times. That's Hurricane, yeah. He's gone fastest. With the Red Bull. We'll just be coming across the line. And slowest lap time yet. Josh. First race of the season. He's been touted to be doing incredibly well. He was very good last year. I think he won almost every race that he drove, but we'll see how he does around Monaco. Again, Monaco's a different beast, especially at drivers you have. That's going to be the pain of it all. And the Aston Martin's out as well. Good, fastest by a second and a half. 1.2 seconds. Wow. See, Matt's doing. And again, there should be a track where, I don't know, I think there'll be, if you're really inexperienced, we'll see quite a few DNFs, which you've got quite an inexperienced grid. But thank you to Chaconas, we've got a lot more drivers, and we've got, I think Monaco has timed in well with an influx of new drivers into the league. Clayton Savion's got a full grid, and I think we should have, oh no. I think Luigi might be joining, but I think if not, we're just waiting on the Sauber. Matt goes slowest, might be doing another lap, which he normally does. There we go, full battery. So if not, he's just going to be doing a few more laps. Again, he might not have done much practice this week, but a lap time from Josh is going to be the big one that everyone's going to be looking at. Then we've got the Aston Martin on a push lap. Again, I wouldn't be expecting to see really fast laps so far, because I don't think we'll be fully pushing it. Again, if you push so hard, you can break your front wing quite a few many times, and that's really not what you want to happen. Because that's laps gone, and especially the amount of tyres that you have. I think tyres are going to be the biggest limitation that people have due to the amount of crashes and collisions people have with the walls. So if you can do your time without doing any damage, you should be fine. Again, unless is that a Visa Cash App? Oh no, that is a Red Bull. Luigi's in the Alpine. Again, it's a game of who needs to get out of the way of anyone else. I think. Yeah, I thought it was right. Anyway, might have gone into the pits. Going across the line. The lap time. 9th. Again, I don't think we've had a that's on discretion for all again. 10th for the Red Bull. Slight improvement on this time. I think by 1 or 2 seconds. I think. Chaconas in the Ferraris, again, he's probably trying to save his softs for the later sessions. But so far, it's going to be the bottom, the two slowest drivers are the ones that are going to get through. Again, it's all going to be about this tyre preparation. Can you use tyres for multiple laps, even if you've got the pace? That's what you really want to be targeting, and not bad. Again, he's kind of got in there with a group against only as well 2 drivers that you only have to be faster than. I think these guys will be trying to go into the pits. No, he's up 0.6 of a second. I don't think he meant to be doing that because he's a lot of his battery previously, but he's flying, so I don't blame him. Wow. Almost a second quicker. That should get him through. Then 2 laps on those tyres. And the Red Bull goes 5 seconds slower. Just interesting. Again, he was pushing quite hard. Or at least he had the ERS going, so I'm surprised that that's his lap time, to be honest. We got No, it's just these guys who are going back into the... Oh, Matt just hits the wall. He is going fast. He is trying to get as much out of this, but he's also got a car in front of him. Believe that is... Oh, Chaconas, who might have ruined his lap entirely. But I think Matt would be going on as fast. I think he'll go on another fast lap potentially. I think he probably lost quite a big chunk of time outbraking himself at seeing the Ferrari going into that corner. And the Red Bull spins. Front nose going off. Oh, he needs to be careful now. Don't want a DNF. That's really not looking good yet. The machine be going straight in there. Yeah, front wing looks absolutely battered. But I think a big part for a lot of these rookies is, can you just get through? It's the main one. And just keep on running. Again, tyres are going to be, every time you lose a front wing, you also lose a set of soft suspense on a flying lap, which is not what you want to see at all. So I think that will be difficult to manage, and especially going to the later stages. Those who've done mediums. Yeah, it looks like. I'm confused. It said he was on the mediums, but I mean, it's quite a short lap time. It was like 1 minute 10. Surprised to see Coward going out again. I don't think there'll be a massive improvement again. It's looking like there's going to be a few drivers that will have to gain massive time on him, but maybe he just wants to practice. Hello, Atomics. Nice to see you, man. Nice to have you back on the grid as well. Congratulations on your win. I believe it's at Singapore. Great strategy as well. Has not improved. That's really poor. You might need to go into some softs. So Luigi will improve, which means, I don't know what's going on with Matt. 4 tenths up. This might be his first proper flying lap, but again, I'd expect a bit quicker. 112s. No 112s really. Up there with Ferrari. Not bad improvement, but apologise for any other noise I might have made, but 6 laps, he has just been running around there. I don't think he's done any practice. I think he's just enjoying himself, and I think the gap's big again. The 3 drivers at risk here are going to be the Red Bull, the Haas, and the Alpine. Assuming Luigi gets a lap in. He's probably, I don't think he's going to try and set a faster lap for him if he's going up. That's not what you want to see. Again, low speed and stableness, especially around Monaco. Probably the worst track you want to. It's got the lowest average speed, especially going into that. I think it's first sector. No, it's second sector. It's got some really nasty low speed corners. Massive pain. I mean, Ferrari seems to be going for it. I don't know why. Doesn't even matter how hard he tries. Doctor has joined. Yeah, might as well leave because he's going to be waiting a while for quality to end. Luckily, we will too. Again, I think Q2 is going to be a really good session. It's a good chunk of drivers who I'm not sure will get through. Again, this top 10 that we have at the moment is what I would expect, but then Luigi will probably kick one out, so I think it'll be quite close. And he's backed out of that completely. Again, stick on some mediums, not a bad idea, just get some practice on the track. You want to be completely dialed in for those later laps, especially if you're not sure if you'll be able to get through. You want to be doing laps after laps after laps. That's what we love to see. Yeah, but again, it's really waiting for these final bits of the lap, to be honest. That's the main thing that we're waiting for. Once we get... Where's this yellow flag? I think it might be the Haas or the Ferrari. I'm not really sure, to be honest. Sorry. What is Charlie doing? I think he's just vibing, but let's see how much time we got left of the session. And he's just, yeah, bypassed. Again, I don't think he was a lot. No. Yeah, 4 seconds slower, but that Haas is just going really slowly. For some reason, it's causing yellow flags everywhere across the track. And he's going to go in. Yeah, he'll be sticking on some softs quickly as well. 2.5 minutes left. 1 minute 10 lap time. He'll just be able to get in and out quickly, but yeah, it's going to be close. Luigi hasn't even been out on track yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if he just comes in the end and gets a nice top 5 lap. Again, I think the big guy to say, yeah, he's done really well is Josh. He's put an absolute stunner down, and again, it's the most important qualifying of the calendar. Not a bad lap by Agent Terra. He's improved a bit anyway. It's close though between the Williams, Haas and the Red Bulls. So Anna, Aston Martin. What is he doing? What the hell? Who's our Red Bull doing? I have no idea. -1 second already for the Alpine on a flying lap. If he carries this on, doesn't make any mistakes, he should be through to the next round of qualifying. That's what you want to see. Again, Luigi is out now. Okay. Not surprised that he would appear for the last bits of qualifying. He's going to, yeah, do a great lap. So yeah, at the moment, Rocky has been pushed down. And he is out, I believe. Yes, he is out. So there's a full out, and I think the Williams might be out as well. I'm assuming Luigi goes faster. Wolverine's made a big mistake. No. Yeah, I think I'll be kicking the other Alpine out the... Ooh, this is not good for Alpine at all. And into the pits with 30 seconds to go. Oh, it's really close to be fair. Again, he was up by quite a margin, that Alpine, so... Across the line, plenty of time to go, just has to do a decent lap. Again, it's the only lap that really matters, to be honest. One Alpine will be out of qualifying, we just do not know which. And I'm sure the rest of the grid will be wanting it to be Luigi who stays out, because he's probably the better qualifier and he has a bit of a flutter. He's pushing though, and he's, again, safe enough. Good turn in. Yeah, put it back down. Use all as much of your battery as you can, because you don't really get any position to use it. Much as you can in the tunnel. Doesn't cut across. Keeps the lap time. I think the Aston Martin's just gone 11th. Not bad for him. And the Haas has gone 9th again. Those would be good people to watch out for in Q2, but again, a lot of people won't have done laps. Can Luigi make it through though? Seems to be a quite decent lap. And yes, just wow. Very close between the two Alpines. So So yeah, first 4 drivers out of qualifying are Wolverine, Rocky, Obsectic and Park. 2 of you who DNF'd in the first 5 minutes of the session. So yeah, first full quality of the season, not too bad. Went down to the final qualifying lap, which is something we have not seen in a while. He did on the medium, I thought he did. I don't think he's used any of the soft tyres, so it's probably the winner there, apart from the fact that Josh was a good half a second clear of the rest of the grid. Let's go finish anyway. He went out on the softs. He did go out on the softs. Don't know why. Thought he'd gone out on the mediums if he wants to just do a few more laps. He must have seen the timings and realised he didn't need to go out. That makes more sense. I was confused what happened with Rocky. I mean, I got pretty much of it on stream anyway, Charlie, but well, I don't think you're on a flying lap, but even still he can't, being that he should move outside the track. Yeah, it's poor from the Haas, but again, I'm not sure how much can actually be taken from that. If he hasn't, yeah, clipped. Boss. Oh, you were on a lap. Yeah, you might be in trouble then. Yeah, that I would send that to the stewards. That's really not what you want to see. Seems like the Williams is the first one on a lap. On mediums. If you do hear any sounds, that's from my doormates. I do apologise. How does Williams go? Again, this is probably a more competitive lap. Yeah, I think Luigi just pipped you through the lap. I mean, it's going to be close, but I think he got a podium there last year just for staying alive. So I think that shows how important the race is, especially around this track. And we've got quite a few rookies on the grid, so if you can just stay alive, I reckon you might have a good chance of points, to be honest. Again, doesn't seem to be pushing too hard. I don't really blame him either. Also, Curbs hits the wall a bit, but he should be fine for his lap time. Coming onto the main straight now, DRS will be open. Yeah, really poor lap by him on 14.2. That was good. Ooh! Straight into the wall by Bear. Hurricane 10.6, matching Josh's last lap. Yeah, again, if you can stay alive, you'll be fine, I think. Not a great lap. No, just probably... Ah, he's going to do 2 laps? Yes, he is. And that one he does as well. If Matt's on it, or is he just on a good... No, Matt's on lap as well, he's in his 2-lapper as well. But no, if you can just stay alive, there's nothing to worry about. I mean, I think one of my slowest races was around Monaco. No pace at all. I think I finished 8th. Just because I think a few drivers had broken front wings, so had 40-second gaps to me. And then... It's one of those seasons where just not many people turned up, or a lot of people DNF. So... See Matt improve. Yes, by a second. Matt 4th. He is in the game now. Cyrex up to 3rd. Close for that battle for, I reckon, it's going to be the battle for 3rd. I think Hurricane's lap is mega. And he's gone in too fast in that corner. He's outbraked himself. There's time on the board for this lap, even though it's going to be mega. Oh my god. That is filthy. Jesus. He had the greatest entrance into the final bit, and he's rapid. I mean, his fuel's going to be low, so he needs to get back round, but that's in 3 definitely. So, one set of tyres used. See how Coward's doing. Again, he'll be in this fight for pole if he can do a mega lap, but what is that lap by Josh? I mean, Chacona's always said he was fast, but luckily for Coward, Josh isn't turning up. But it's looking like he's going to get all the points today. Unless he has a bit of an incident. Crosses the line. Not a great lap by Coward. He wants to be fighting for pole, but he's no Hurricane, and that's all that he will care about, to be honest. As long as Hurricane's in sight, there's nothing that Coward needs to worry about. Not great, but I think Cyrex will also need to find that extra half a second in him if he wants to continue to fight for his championship. I think Charlie's ahead on track, so we'll watch him first, see how he does. Bit hit of the wall, but that'll be fine. Keeps a bit careful on the exit of that chicane. He's not as smooth as his last 2 corners, but not bad. Again, something to place on Matt, just behind Cyrex and Atomics, and let's see. Chacona's lagging a bit behind as well. I think it's 52 for Charlie. $11.7. Wow. Faster than his teammate. He'll be happy with that, definitely. All the people we've expected to get into the top 10 have bar Luigi. I thought he'd be a bit faster. He's got a lot of time he needs to make up. I don't think he would have had a lot of practice. I'm not sure his setup would be great. And then it's again Bear. I would have thought would be up there as well. So still think it's all to play for. Again, it's still quite close. I mean, 4th and 12th are split by less than a second. Almost third and 12th are split by 1.2, and he's AFK. Didn't mean to do that. He definitely wasn't paying attention. He's just coming out of the pits. Again, pit assist would just let you go straight on. Sorry, no pit assist. You gotta stick to the right. And, it's not looking the smoothest. And the Mercedes man. And the Williams must be on an outlap. Yes, I think he's just improved his lap. Yeah, a lot of them have just. Again, the Red Bull's now last, which is not where you want to be out on this track. Oh, load of oversteer. His back keeps. Oh, he is a lucky man. He is steaming for this lap. He wants that lap time, but almost spin in the first corner. Seems to recover it quite well, but that was almost as DNF instantly. Again, he doesn't need too much improvement to shoot up the order. It's that kind of pack from 12th onwards where you gain a massive chunk of time up to third. So if you can find that number time, you'll be laughing. But he's pushing for it. He's going for it as well, and he's lost time. Well, this last sector isn't looking too bad, and he's going for hits. Watch the Red Bull then. McLaren's just gone faster. Can it be the fight between him? He needs to try and keep that fourth, be there far again against Mercedes, otherwise they can. Again, there's 2 stops. Do not forget there are 2 stops now. So there will be a bit more strategy potentially. It's just what you'd have to see. And again, if you get damage, it's not too bad because people won't just be on a 1 stop, but it could even be 3 stop potentially. If everyone goes full beans through it, which they pretty much could. Improved by 3/10, nice little buffer. And then we'll see what Inter 6/10 up. It's not bad, but that needs to be 1.9 to stay in. Currently. Not bad, second improvement. He's gonna have to try and do that all again though, find that massive chunk of time that he had then, if he wants to stay in this round of qualifying. Puts the Alpine on the back foot, and we should see a lot of people starting to come out of the pits. 3 minutes left. If you don't want any of that traffic, now is the time to go out. Again, there's about 7 or 8 cars, I think, out on track. Can we see what the Haas can do? Because he showed up right at the order at the start of qualifying, and then everyone else did their laps. He kind of went back down again. So if there's any lap time he can add, he might shoot up again, and it's really packed again. From 12th to... Charlie's improved as well. Good on him. Jumped up there. If he can get around to another lap, he might be able to... Oh, no, it's Q2. It's only for Pride. But he should have enough of a buffer not to... And he's going again. Should have enough of a buffer to be kind of chilled about that, but... From 6th to 12th... Could be anyone. They're all coming out. Matt's out. I think Ferrari will be out soon. Cyrix is out. Atomics is out. Because you do not want to be eliminated at this part of qualifying. Ooh, hits the wall a bit. Good to know he's always pushing. I think that was Cyrix, I think he does the white Red Bull livery. Not too bad, not too great. Across that little chicane. Again, any bit of lap time here. 5/10 up. That would put, yeah, that would put them up to 8th, I believe. I think Bear's another guy who could shoot up there. Smithy's on another lap, up to 3rd. And he goes up to 6th. Even better final lap. It is Whoa! Atomics is really pushing it now. Didn't know you could even go that fast around Monaco. Sailing across the line, and the Red Bull's out. Second! I thought he might have it in him. Wow. Pressure is on for the Ferrari. He's got not a lot of time to get around. He might be out. He might be out. He's going to have to push it around. Matt's on a lap. Williams is out as well. Both out. Both pushed to the limits. We could see 14th and 15th. So not great by the Williams or the Ferrari. Sorry, Williams or Red Bull. Sorry about that. Just scared that we might see Chaconas out of the top 10. For Matt, up to 4th. There is lap time with everyone here. Coward pushed down to 7th. And there's no way. Charlie down to 8th. Cyrex up to 3rd. So Josh is the only one who's been able to sit back and the Ferrari is currently out. He needs to get round. He is out. The Ferrari is out qualifying. He left it too late. And he knows it. The checkered flag is out. And Chaconas is out of qualifying. The big upset here. This man, though, could spell disaster for the Haas. He's a big improvement, but going from past history, I know what he can do. But yeah, big shock. He couldn't even do his final lap. He's got all the soft tyres, but that's not even what you need around Monaco now. What a nightmare for the Ferrari. I mean, Charlie's just scraped above, but there's a massive gap in time, and I thought he didn't do a bad lap at all, but everyone's found time in their pocket. Bear's gone up there. Haven't fully been looking at, can he get across? No, really poor by Luigi. 15th, sorry, which is not what I had expected. Saves the brushes of the Williams and the Red Bull, and especially of Zebra, who I think on his first, I think this might be his debut, gets into the top 10, knocks out the Ferrari. I mean, Chick always says he's close to, he always seems to be close to Charlie, but I'm not sure this is what they would have wanted at all. This is really poor. I wondered what that was. I think the Red Bull kind of might have messed up one of the laps. Yeah, I think he was out already. I don't know who Mr. Unknown, I don't know what team you drive for, mate, but yeah, I think the Red Bull was ghosted anyway. I mean, it is a pain. You see your life flash before your eyes almost, as you see the car just appear out of nowhere. Again, it's ghosted as well, so you only kind of see when you get close, but I think Atomics struggled and managed to just get in just by seeing the Red Bull parked on track with the bad collision it had with the walls. No, I lost time. Mate, tell me what team you drive for. I need to know. Need to know who you are. Need to know how much it cost you, to be honest. Need to know how fast you really were. Everyone's out though. Cyrex is coming out. Charlie's just probably depressed. Yeah, he's coming out now. I think Bear's the first one to start his lap. Yeah, I saw what happened, mate. I checked general, yeah. I mean, I saw it. I flicked to you, and you were going fast. I think I saw or at least where the Red Bull was. But yeah, that does make more sense. I think, yeah, quite a few drivers have had a bit of a problem. There's nothing you can do, unfortunately, because he's already out, and there's nothing that he's done responsible for apart from wreck his own lap. Everyone's out though. You want to get, I think you can probably do 3 laps in this time if you're quick. But now is the time to use every single thing you've got of soft tyres. Build yourself up. Given that this lap is important, you want to have a nice, decent time so you're not plumb last if you crash. And then you want 2 laps to go for it. Oh, hits the walls, not great in that chicane, but I think he gets away with it. And I don't think his timing thing will be an issue at all. I don't know why this keeps going away. Not bad at all from Bear. Hello, Nathan Terror, yeah. Fortunately knocked out, crashing, and I don't think a lot of drivers are happy with you at the moment. And Josh has just gone quickest by 7:10. Oh my god. Yes, man is fast. Not great. Hurricane goes through. See what his teammate can do. He's been faster in the last few races. Nothing separates them. How's Cyrex doing? The V-Cubs are nothing with Red Bull, but I think your crash into the wall has scuppered quite a few people's laps, so. And I think, is that Josh or Coward? If so, there's nothing they can do. And they just have to sit behind Cyrex because he's on a fast lap, so he doesn't have to do anything anyway. He's probably just trying to put him off. Not a good lap at all. Slowest. Ah, oh, come on. Not good at all. Can Charlie get it done? I'm sorry, can he just scraped through in the last round in the previous round of qualifying, but he should be fast enough to. Right, it's the wall, and his lap's done. And his lap's done. That is not where you want to see it all. Josh on a perfect lap there. He can now fully go for it if he's got anything left in the tank. No toads or anything. And not great by McLaren, really. They've got a big amount of time they need to make up. Turns out Cyrex is another lap. Oh no, he's just gonna. I was about to say. Yeah, no, he's on a really bad lap anyway. Outlap, not surprised. That's exactly what I would have done. He's first in, first out. Sorry, first out, first in, first out again. Get these laps done. If you can get 3 laps in this time, you'd be fine. The race is still to go. Again, look at last year, only 3 people finished, so if you can stay out of trouble, keep your front wing with you, then it's going to rain. Oh, even better. Oh no, that's rubbish. Well, we don't want rain at all. That's why we're just going to try and get out as quickly as they can. Yeah, rain's just going to ruin the end of this qualifying session, so that would be a massive shame. Because everyone's... Yeah, I know that. I know. But for quali, what it means is that everyone's lap time's going to go slower, so we're not going to get any improvement. Which is why everybody's out, apart from Cyrex. And there he is. However, I do think this means everyone's going to push. We should be fast. Oh, look how fast this guy's going. Oh, and he's already paid for it. That's exactly what I thought might happen. Yeah, he's ruined his lap already. Let's have a look at Josh. I don't think I've fully seen how fast Josh goes. Hugs the wall. Oh, big slide. Oh, again. All these guys are pushing. Yeah, he's lost all his time already. I mean, I don't think it matters, but... Let's see what Hurricane can do, because he is someone who needs to improve his lap by quite a margin. Is he faster? Yes, he is. Hurricane's one of the only drivers who's up so far. Fastest first sector as well, I believe, from him. But yeah, not great for Bear, who's pitted. Again, new set of tyres, in and out straight away. But this is why that's the one good thing about being in and out so quickly, is that you get a third run, and if you mess it up, you can just go into the pit lane, go straight through, and you come back out. By the time Hurricane crossed the line, to be honest. Charlie is out, hasn't set a lap time yet. Him and Cyrex are the big ones that need a good lap. Matt and Bear are probably be the ones I'd be scared of dropping down, to be honest, but let's make sure my mic's actually working. That would be nice. Perfect. Crosses the line. Second. Oh, just gets out of Coward. Splits the Mercedes as well. That is what he needs. Absolutely. I think Josh is getting pole and he might even win this race, but yeah, I'm just scared after, what was it, I think Japan, where I did this whole thing about Coward winning and then no one could hear me and I just got yelled at, so that's the plan. But yeah, really, how the hell did you not get doing me out? Yeah. I was just about to say, how did you not finish a lap, mate? Oh, that is poor. Yeah. So is that the probably blame Charlie for you not being in? Josh goes for goodness sake, how is he going that quick? Which means Matt will be on a lap as well. Improvement, and everyone's kind of pushed down Matt and Zebra, which I'm not surprised. Charlie, decent lap. Extra 30 seconds is mad. Atomics as well, yeah. A lot of these guys are doing massive laps. Matt hasn't improved. He's on a fast. Coward probably is. No, he's not. Who the hell is on that? Smithy's not on a lap. Or he is, he was just waiting. Yeah, he's on a lap. Oh, we'll watch him then. Yeah, is this the usual Ferrari strategy of being poor? And it's starting to rain. There we go. This is why everyone's been in and out. And I think only disappointment will be that Coward's got dropped down to 5th. It's just over. He's lost too much time anyway. I think Powers, this is not good for Red Bull at all. Which is not what I wanted to see. Yeah, poor quality again from the two Red Bull drivers, but it should be a mix of all the drivers, and as long as you can get a good launch, then you should be fine. Yeah, Smithy's just gone straight in. At least we've got a nice minute break to wait. Might as well run quali early, to be honest. I think anyone's going to improve. Bears out. Look at the margins though. From 3rd to 8th, it's 4 tenths. That's what we love about Monaco. It is pretty much every corner matters. If you mess up one bit, if you steamed into a corner, which you've seen quite a bit, you do get absolutely destroyed on the standings or in the leaderboard. So yeah, really poor quality for I think we'll go. I think Red Bull, Ferrari, and Williams probably the biggest losers of that. And then Mercedes and not done bad. Josh has been superb, to be honest. Great lap by Atomics, and then the McLarens as well. So again, I think the biggest person we'll have to worry about, the people behind them, will be Atomics. You know, you've got split strategies, which isn't great either. Oh, Jesus, not gone well for West Ham at all. These my FPS done well. But yeah, that is quali over. Bit of a mix-up. Again, I think for this session, it's going to be the Red Bull. Not great quali from him at all. 2 seconds off. But I think he was, definitely slower than his Q2 time, which is fantastic. To be fair, getting 14th, I wouldn't worry about it too much around Monaco, because there are some really quick qualifiers here. Like, I think I probably would have been at Q2 as well if I was racing. So I don't think that's the issue. It's more the race. Can you avoid the damage and get into the top 10? If you get top 10 from there, I think that's not a bad race. Just need to wait for the invite now, I think. I think we're just waiting for to get us an invite, and then, yeah, I think we'll be ready for the race. In the meantime, I'm just going to have a drink, so I'll be back for Let's Up. Right, I think we're about to get underway. If everybody readies up, we should be racing. So I think everyone's back on the grid. So yeah, ready to go now. Took a while, but needs to make sure the Rebels are in because that's the most important team, as everyone knows. The Red Bull propaganda machine will carry on moving. I assume everyone needs to ready up. I think Chick's at the grid anyway. So everyone's in now. I think we're only missing a Sauber, which is... Oh no, Alpine. I thought there were two Alpines. No, everyone's running up. Sorry for that. I do beg all of your pardons and I apologise. There we go. Push suspended. We should be ready to go. 39 laps of chaos, carnage, and potentially rain, which I don't think I'm ready for. So yeah, fingers crossed. Woohoo! I think everyone's readied up as well. So perfect. Time to go. And yeah, see what tyres everyone's on. Again, 2-stop race. Don't think you need to if it's raining, but if you do, that's fine, Atomics. You make sure you get a podium as well. You've been fast in qualifying. Don't worry, mate. But yeah, race predictions as put in the paddock chat. Red Bull 1-2, everyone else is going to DNF, so hopefully it comes in. Need those points for the Constructors' Championship. Them to be as unbiased as I always am. As Red Bull team principal, but I digress. I don't think it's raining. It's just dark. I know Ferrari will be listening in, so be interesting to see what strategies they pick. No one's readied up as well, so everyone's got time to put their setups in. And again, if you like the stream, please like the stream. Please subscribe to, watch the race streams. I'll be hopefully here every week. So, if you could, I would very much appreciate it. I will do my shameless plug once before the starting lap. Warm up lap. Only mats on the hards. Okay. And it's dry. That's what we want to see. I don't think we really care about any of those at the moment. Oh, everyone's hitting each other. Oh, for goodness sake. It's already started. The chaos has already started. 3 people have hit each other, which means they can have really cold tyres. But it's the shortest run in the grid, so they should be fine. However, Matt and Bear have collided during the formation run, which means on the hard tyres, it's not looking good for Midget Matt, as he has the hard tyres, which means they all need to be warmest out of everyone's if he wants to stay there. I mean, I like the hard tyre shot, but if he loses any positions, he will look like a bit of a fool. He'll be waiting on a late safety car, but I think there's going to be quite a few early ones. Especially with the bit of hard tyres on the grid, there's going to be front wings coming off. Again, no front wings will come off during the formation lap. Damage is turned off. And when you collide, you get the tyre temp from where you were. The tyre temps from when you were there. There is no desire to hold up the pack as well. It's also saying this to the drivers as well. I don't know, watching for mind games, because as soon as you're locked on the grid, Your tyre temps are stuck. Everyone's lining up. Apart from this guy who didn't get the memo. It's a bit of a shame. Can Josh survive the turn? Turn 1 chaos. The 5 red lights are out and away we go. Good start by the Mercedes man. He is done turn 1. Oh my god, Atomics has got him somehow. We got Parky's already retired. And they're ghosted. And they're on top of each other. Is that because it's a safety car? It is a VSC. Josh has managed to survive it, just about. And we've already had 1 DNF. So. And Banana, Clerk and Zebra have gone up, seeing both Ferrari. Oh no, that's Chicanas. It's just Cyrox who's gone down. So the Red Bull prediction's already coming strong. We love to see it. And VSC is still there. Ooh, bit close with the teammates. You got no overtaking allowed. You want to be making sure you're under the delta, as when it flips at any moment without warning, you will get a 10-second penalty or a stop or a drive-through. So it depends how much delta you're willing to give up. So I think that's the main thing. I think we're going. They seem to be going the fastest pace, so I'm just gonna wait on them. Oh my god! Is that Matt? Matt is in the pits on the hard tyres. The worst thing that could happen. I mean, he's in the right location. Everyone's pitting. This can't be is this tactical? No, it is not. They are in the pits. They've all broken their front wings. They've all broken their front wings. Oh my god. Wolverine's on softs. Everyone's broken the front wing because Matt stayed ahead when I think he changed his front wing. When I said about that's probably where you go softs, to be honest. If you're going to risk it. I'm going to spread. There we go. 2-stop strategy. Medium, hard. Medium, soft, hard. No, I was going to do that. Share medium, hard. Medium, hard. See if the tyre wear increases or not. Who's the closest battle on the grid? You've got Cyrax. He's benefited a bit. He's overtaken the Ferrari. Again, Chiconas just hasn't had the pace much this weekend anyway. Let alone not making that outlap. 11.7. This is like quali for most people. In about 2 seconds, so it's quick laps. He's already almost got 2 seconds. I would hate to see if gap to the leader is already 17 seconds for those that haven't pitted. We've already put a. We're going to have Josh after lap 3 going to be able to pit into the pack and not be last. This is crazy stuff. I mean, I can see why Chiconas in our pre-season predictions said that Josh might be top 3 in the championship, but if he keeps up this run of performance, if he stays with us and has this pace, doesn't make the move too risky. Ty's a bit of a compromise, but you're not going to be able to overtake someone around this area. Coward is on the back of Smithy too. Again, only positions you can get here are vital. They're close. Bit of battery charge. Let's have a look at how much battery you guys have got. Oh, Smithy's got nothing. And Charlie's got nothing either. But Bear's got ahead. Bear did get ahead. Fair play. Don't always see that many. If it takes us, Coward's got him again. Oh, I'm missing all of them. Coward's got ahead. Not good news for the McLaren man. As Coward is fighting his way through. I think the Mercedes man's pitting now. The Williams one, sorry. No, they've had collision. The Haas and the Williams. It's not looking good. So yeah, we currently got Sauber's done well, stay in the points. He's going to be pressured by Cyrax. Matt's the big dropper. He's got that early damage. Again, early damage is a nightmare, especially around a track like this, where you need as much grip as you can. So, I should hide that. That's probably not a good thing to have showing anyway. So I do apologise for that. And how the hell has he got cut 3 or 4 corners already? And he's out. And he's out. Oh Jesus. Let me see, I think it's... Should see the car there? Yeah, he's out. Oh. That's an event for us. I think they're both out at the start of... Both went out in both DNF in qualifying as well, so... I'm getting up to 17 and Bear's scraping the sides a bit now. Cyrex has had a mistake, a fallout or something. He's lost 5 seconds of time. R6 is also out. Josh should be passing him now. Oh my god. Oh my god. It is chaos already. Yeah, I think that's just double waved yellows at the moment. Somehow. He's crashing in the middle of the track, but we got ghosting, so no issues. Unlike Formula 1, so maybe we're better. We don't know. Cyrex has got damage. Please don't say it's changing his front wing. Yes, he is. Oh! Come on, Red Bull. Can Zebra get ahead of Charlie? Charlie's not looking good now. We dropped 2 seconds. Matt is ahead of Cyrex as well. Matt is also getting a lot of time on the rookies on the grid. About 14 seconds, or at least 10. The Matt's again, so yeah, he's got the pace today. And is he going to go for it? No. But we've seen a lot of people overtake Charlie around this area of the track, so I'm just going to stay on this because I think we might see an overtake coming. Oh, it's such a good spot though. The harbour of Monaco. This is the way to get him. Charlie he's got his DRS ready. He's ready to defend, but yeah, he's just gonna have a straight for now. Coward is on though. Coward is on for Hurricane. He has got the pace. Must be very annoyed with how qualifying went. Atomics will just be defending, to be honest. Atomics gets paid him. Fair play to him. I don't think there's much else he can do. Yeah, someone's left the session. Also, don't really blame them as well. Out at the start, they've done what, 2 laps? Have they done a full lap on Monaco? I'm not sure. So yeah, not great by them at all. Not happy with. I don't think the Visa Cash App RB team principal will be. I mean, same with Aston Martin's, but Leclerc's not doing too badly. Luigi's going to the points. What is he, 15th? He's managed to get out of a lot of those rookie drivers as such. No ones that you don't really want to be going into close wheel-to-wheel driving with, because you're just going to be scared for quite a bit of it, so. Pitting already. Does he have front wing damage, or is he just used up his tyres? He's a front wing. Yes, that does look like a... Nope, just a normal first pit stop. I think that's the first actual pit stop we've had. Dell's got the ERS boost and the DRS, but track position is key, and I think Josh is going to be able to have quite a nice gap, already up to 7th now. Wow. That's quite a nice pit window he's got between the two Ferraris. Soon be able to get ahead of this Ferraris as well. He is lapping seriously quick. I don't think there's going to be much contest for this, but he's not in the championship fight at the moment, so unless he turns up to a few more races, I don't think this is not a bad person you want winning if you're not winning yourself. For Cyrex especially. Atomics into the pit from 2nd place. Again, try and use a tyre advantage. Front wing, he's broke his front. Look how many front wing changes we've already had today. It doesn't tell you how much you need to be careful on this track. That's why you can't go full attack. And someone's... Who the hell is... Oh, there's a boot. The Williams is out. The Williams is out of the race. We had 9 laps done. Aston Martin's got a penalty. 4 drivers are out. This rate, the entire grid's going to be out. But all of these are drivers that we kind of thought might crack. These are all rookies. It's a hard place to race, especially wheel-to-wheel combat. And also, you're going to try and go as fast as you can. Especially when you don't have the pace. You're going to push. But all that's going to lead to is chaos. And is he going to get the overtake done? But it's close. Josh pits. So this is for current race lead, and the McLaren Smithy is back. Hurricane has increased the gap. Atomics, yeah, it's nowhere near Josh. Just kind of crazy. He's got Konas. Yeah. Matt, 10-second penalty speeding in the pit lane. His tyres are gone. I know he struggled with tyre wear this season, but I'm shocked to see him pit this early. Does he have damage? He has damage again. Wow. I mean, how many times have we seen people pit now just because they broke a front? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! The McLaren's out. He's been on form. He's been probably the best driver on the grid so far in the last few races. Out of the race, DNF. Lap 9 or 10. Lap 10 done 9 laps. Josh is going to be the big loser though. I mean, he should... Yeah, he'll stay there, but Hurricane Cow to get a lovely free pit stop. Everyone's going to come in now. But what this will do, as it is a safety car, is all those people that broken their front wings everyone gets bunched up together now. So yeah, last person will be 14th. Can we see Matt at the scene of crime? Let's see what the McLaren car looks like. I mean, it's a big shunt. He's not there, is he? No, unfortunately not. I mean, if you're going to get the spots, Cyrex taking track position over the tyres, I don't blame him. 5 laps different. Matt pits, but he's got a 10-second penalty and he won't have gained any position. But Cyrex, this could be a good idea, I'm not sure. You get as long as... If you're a good defensive driver, that is what you do. You go, let me be Fernando Alonso, no one's getting past me, and I'm going to take track position, and you go in a bit, or my undercut works for me breaking my front wing. There's going to be more safety cars who are kind of 2 in the first quarter of the race, so we should see a few penalties where I think they're all about 3 seconds. which is not surprising at all. And yeah, I think you have the safety car train, so Charlie will just be closing it down. Matt is last, but no penalties for him. Brand new tyres, whilst 9-lap old. I'm surprised he hasn't pitted. I'm surprised that Red Bull's not pitted. Personally, he's been on those tyres for pretty much the entire race. You're not going to gain any positions with those. He's already 12th, so I should see him no, stays out. He is staying out. He's not taking the advantage of the safety car. Is that a mistake? Well, you don't know, but I'm assuming the Alpine's pitted and Matt's pitted, so he's only going to be hoping to keep his position. It's going to be a long safety car period. Unfortunately, we've still got a minute of time for Matt to catch up on. Look on the mini map, Matt is just across the start finish line. With these drivers, you'll be pushing hard. The one bad thing about you being far away is that you want to catch up as quick as you can, because safety car won't hang around forever. It's not going to let everyone catch up. So you want to be pushing quite hard, really. You want to be going normal race pace, because you won't have a timer on after you've done to try and catch up, just to make sure you're going to be looking forwards, not backwards. Safety car stays out for another lap. Saves these guys, and I think the stake will be soon catching up with the safety car pack as well. Gets you 20 seconds and half a lap. Matt's gained, so we should see, I think it's probably the last lap of the safety car potentially. He's got up. So that's already past the start finish line and still in the slowest part of sector 2. So the Red Bull is now caught up with the entire pack. So has the Alpine. Matt's just going to be making his way through. Do we see penalties? Yes, we can. Only 3 seconds. I thought it might have been just 3 seconds. It's just the tyres. Biggest gainer so far, Luigi at 5, Hurricane at 1, Cloud up 2, Tomix unfortunately trying to get the undercut potentially, and these guys keep his position. Safety car in this lap, not surprising at all. Let's talk about his entire only. Zebra can go, but again, look at these tyre lengths, tyre lives. It's not looking good, unfortunately, but you know, anything can happen. We might have another safety car. And everyone's quite close together. Bix loses either Tomix or Josh, because Josh has lost about 10 seconds to first, so it's not ideal for him at all. So now we should be racing. Sorry about that. Car's probably going to be a guy you want to watch. Hurricane's all alone out there now, so he wants to get the position to move done. Other look. Doesn't want to go for it. Don't blame him. It's not kind of the place to go. Zebra's overtaken Luigi. The interval's really easy to spot everyone. Oh, Hurricane! Hurricane! Oh, nightmare. Hurricane's going to be from last. Both McLarens, the leaders of the Constructors Champions. Mercedes are laughing now. Into the pits, we should see him go. And this should, no, he stays out. Hopefully damage isn't too bad. Bear's got damage. We should see. Is it damage? Has he forgotten to change front wing? We don't know. And Atomic's in. Oh, he has contact with Coward. And there is contact between them. And again. Atomics wants this position and no contact. Oh, there is! He's just trying to count into a wall! Oh my god! This is not where you expect to overtakes. Oh my god. That is aggressive driving. Oh, is that Josh? Oh, what's happened to Josh? Atomics has just put him in a wall almost. He almost got rid of the man who's trying to get in win this race, but Coward has done incredibly well. Massive gap burning between the red 10th and 11th. Those point positions, that's not going to be good for the Williams of Matt. He's probably the fastest in that group. What is happening to Cyrax? We need to know. Oh, a big scrap between these guys. Oh, the Sauber almost goes into the back of the Aston Martin. Matt gets past all of them. He's not looking good at all. He looks like he's probably got a bit of damage. Everyone lives on. Big pilot behind Ferrari of Chaconas. Oh my god, Cyrex. What is happening? Push him out. Oh my god, is this the tyre wear? Is this the lack of pace? But Sauber's all over him. He's going to go for the move, and he pushes Cyrax. He spins Cyrax. Ah, you've got to be kidding me. What is going on? We need to know. And Josh is touching for the race lead. Who's out? Ah, that is definitely planned. That is definitely planned. That was good for them. Good for them. Wolverine's gone slow, I think. Hurricane seemed to have found his place back. Josh is back in the lead of this race, and I think they'll probably be free to race now. Good sportsmanship by Coward, even though he probably needs the race win. Terra the tyres. I don't think he changed front wing at all, but and Bears in again. Another looking pointless race for the Visa Cash App crew. Yet they've had a very high attendance as well, so I am quite surprised on their lack of points with their drivers, because they seem to be quite quick as well. For the final points paying position, Matt is kind of close, but I should get someone hit the wall. But someone's been quite good at the moment. Let's have a look at these. We should have changes. Yep, up 5. Luigi up 6. Chacona's up 5. Yeah, he's not been too bad. And just been overtaken, bumped past almost by a zebra. That man does not care, and I love to see it. He sees that penalty by Banana Leclerc, and he needs to get past now because he's already at the same position. When there's a bit of a trade happening behind people who are just not very fast around the circuit, those penalties can make a heroic defence drive mean absolutely nothing, which is not what you want to see at all. Smart gained a bit of time, but he's got the ERS to fight him for it. Almost 70% difference in ERS, and he's on the medium tyres, but goes way too deep, and he's going to have awful traction and speed out of this corner. He's lost a lot of time from that. Just wants to keep in DRS as well. DRS is so weak around this circuit compared to any other. Hurricane still trying to get past Charlie. Old teammates, of course, won many championships together for the McLaren outfit, but at the moment they are fighting each other and head of different teams really. Charlie's been quicker than Jonas this season, but yeah, good on him. There's a lot of friendship between these two, a lot of championships. Charlie has helped Hurricane win a lot of, you could say, maybe dodgy safety cars Charlie has given Hurricane to help with those wins, but that is only speculation, of course. Another 3-second penalty to Banana Leclerc. That's 6 seconds off now. He is out of the points as things stand. It's quite a hard track to skip corners, so I mean there's not many areas for skipping this track. It's very tight, this street circuit. It's not really built for Formula 1 cars, to be honest, but hopefully this new regulation change in Formula 1 which will drip down to the game in I think it's a DLC, or hopefully make the cars a bit smaller, and so we get better racing here, like you get in Formula E, where the cars are that bit smaller as well. So hopefully we get that, because it's still quite hard to overtake unless you've got a severe pace deficit. And whilst one Ferrari is under pressure, another one is too, and this Zebra Gamer is flying at the moment. He has been very aggressive with his passes. He wants to get past that Ferrari, and he's got everything in his toolbox to make that happen, to be honest. And whilst all this happens, Banana Leclerc is holding off quite a good chunk of drivers as he pulls into the pits to get off those hard medium tyres. Yeah, and it's been quite an awful race so far for the McLaren outfit. Not great in qualifying at all. But they're out of Calvin, and Calvin has managed to get up to second, which has been incredibly impressive. Just see if we'll get any mistakes, to be honest. And Bear is quite a aggressive driver we've seen over the last few races. Will he cause us another safety car? That's Cyrus right behind. I'll say Williams right behind him. Whoa! Is that legal? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I might just do Wolverine a favour there. I'll tell him to look back through this if he wants to find that instant myself. I'm not going to submit it, but is that a legal overtake? We don't know. It's not for any points, but Hurricane's still stuck behind Charlie. Keeping Atomics safe in that podium position for now, as he obviously didn't do well via the safety car. He pitted 1 or 2 laps before the safety car, and so that's where he's got those older tyres on. They're not by design. You should see Cyrax maybe pitting soon. I think has everyone done their 2 stops? No, they haven't. Josh, Coward, Atomics, Charlie, Hurricane, Jonas, Luigi, Cyrax, all got to do another stop. Zebra Gamer. Already gained so many positions. It's not in a bad spot. Not in a bad spot at all. I mean, D-State, I think you'll probably have to pit again. Just due to, I don't think this hard tire's going to last that long. Tire escape, sorry for the yawn, seems to be quite paramount. So, I think everyone's probably going to two-stop anyway, even though you have to. Which I'm not a big fan of. I don't think you should force a second stop around the circuit. I think you change the circuit. Oh my god! I thought they were close. Does he have his front wing on him? He's broken a bit. He's looking for it. Yeah, his end plate's off. And he's just... Jacona's off the circuit. And he's got the position. He has forced contact there. And he has to gain position from that. I don't know. These Sauber and the Vico drivers are aggressive, man. But they give positions, so Cyrex pits. He's fulfilling his pit demands. He shouldn't really pit again. Decent stint from the Rebel driver. Should get out ahead from the Aston Martin. It would be close. And yeah. Aston Martin driver gets ahead. Will we see that between these two? I don't think so. Again, I don't know who they're allowed to win because they should let Coward. And I don't like team making people switch. I think that's not great in the sport. I think even in Formula 1. Make your own way there, beat your teammate. But Josh hasn't turned up. He's plumb last in the championship. Coward's fighting there, and Hurricane's stuck in fourth. He's finally got past Charlie Doll. Do they switch positions at the end as a thank you? There's no need to do it now. They've got plenty of time. But if they're close to the end of the race, does Josh's inactivity force him via team orders to switch positions with Coward? I mean, if they're close. I mean, Josh could just, if he wins the race by 8 seconds, he's not going to switch, but that's what Coward will be asking Genius, or his teammate. Can they switch positions for another championship? But I do not think... Okay, will we see Bird do the same thing again? I don't think there's any fight between those two, so I'm not really bothered to show it, because I don't think we'll see a change of position at all. Very slidey, very mystery setup. So it's probably the closest we'll see to getting an overtake. Perfectly catch them. Only 13 laps rest in the rest of this race. Sorry for the tongue. These drivers are close though, and they'll need to be if he wants to get this overtake done. Why has he got 90% ERS? Yeah, Darius is supposed to be fighting for a championship. He was championship leader 2 or 3 races ago. Gets ahead of Luigi. Oh! There's contact! 3, do not go into 2. Ah, there's contact again. Cyrix is at the wall and now someone's supposed to off. And now Cyrix is squeezing Luigi. Oh my god. I did not expect to see that. There's like a penalty for a towing for speeding in the pit lane. Charlie Door and Atomics have pitted. Try and get that undercut, but what's the point now? Bernard Leclerc pushing up stiff opposition, as he has every right to do. You know, what is going on? He is being very aggressive there. And sorry, lost position. I should just stop spectating Red Bull, to be honest. That's Red Bull is in the position. And Cyrix is pitted. Because he had damage to his front wing. Now we need a safety car. You know, tie the back up again. You know, Atomics, do us a favour if you could. Question to your teammate. Oh, Agent Terror. That's DNF'd anyway. So. That's not great by the Red Bull man. Let's take it. Midget Matt. I thought you might be up here when everyone pitted, but you are kind of cooked. You might be cooked. But if he hadn't have his front wing off, he'd be 20 seconds in pocket. He'd be fine for the win. I do apologise, he would be... No, he would be. Go on, Mastron. He's going in the podium though. I mean, that will change quite quickly, but... Hurricane will want to get through. Those two have been teammates together. They fought. So there's quite a lot of history between these two, but he's a good defensive driver, is Matt. We saw that at Japan. He can be a thorn in team sides. He's gonna squeeze them. Oh my God! Hurricane! What a move! What a move! Oh the heck! And Charlie's gone through. My voice just broke at the perfect time. Charlie's caught up though. But Hurricane's on the soft tyres. Another penalty for Bear. It's looking like it's going to be pointless for Red Bull. Sixth DNF so far this race though, as Jaconas comes into the... No, gets overtaken by the Sauber. Not great work, especially as he's got better tyres. Oh, luckily saved from any damage from the ghosting. I don't know who to watch. Think Banana Leclerc will be a bit more aggressive potentially. Oh, almost. Oh, unlucky in your underbody getting shredded. Oh, and he got it. The Haas gets ahead. The Haas gets ahead. What a drive. What a drive. What's the penalty situation looking like? 6 seconds. Matt's losing time, but... Oh, really? How fast is that man? How fast is Josh? He's just in a 1:10. I would have got you like third on the grid. Showing qualifying in hards. Ah, he's got so much pace in hand. It's insane. I mean, Coward's stuck with him though. He's going to be lapping quick as well. Fair play to them both. A lot of speed in that Mercedes. These Coward's normally pretty good here anyway. I think I predicted Coward to win in the race predictions, but even still, if you had a bad race, it's all about bouncing back, Agent, you know? Or Husker. It's about sort of what Chico says about Lewis, you know? About, it's overtaking. Is that the red? Please don't tell that's the red one. That's Bear. But no, it's about bouncing back, and you know you got to be Lewis when you know he lost the championship in 21. You know you got to fight back. You got to drive the next race. You got to prove everyone wrong. So with everyone is, you know, just because Smith is DNF, it doesn't mean he's just gonna stop. He's gonna come back and probably win the next race. He's a good driver. Any good driver picks us up, goes for it. Even if you DNF 3 times in a row, as long as you come back for that 4th, then you're fine. Matt's pitted. How's Luigi looking? Luigi, I think, has got him. Banana Leclerc, 10-second penalty, that's speeding. Unlucky for him, that's what, 19 seconds worth of penalties now, not being a clean race by the rookie. But out of all the rookie drivers, I think he's probably been the best one so far this race. Apart from Zebra. I do apologise, Zebra's been pretty quick. But he's been better than Bear and Wolverine and then the rest of all DNF, so yeah, I mean, this man's probably, if I had to have a driver of the day, it would be between Josh and Zebra. I think Matt's been good, but the strategy's kind of not gone well for him. And then, but yeah, Josh has been very quick. Thomas has been good. Freakout Trainer has been pretty good all race, but I think he's close to him losing that with Hurricane. But no, if he can hold off Chick as well, you know, he got past with the worst tyres. And he's probably going to increase the gap. I don't think I could. So if we can do interviews, but apart from that, I don't think I can do much. Sector 1, around this area, doesn't seem any damage. I need to have dinner, mate, so apart from driver interviews, I don't think I can really do much tonight, but you know, you can always review your race, you know, we keep the streams on, we'll probably talk about a few stuff in the GCOR show. Here, these two go next week. It got released today, so if you haven't seen it already, me and Konaz. Oh! He's just pushed him in the wall! Nah. That's outrageous. Nah. That's mad. Even I'm clipping that. What did he just do? He's just put him in the wall. For what I saw, I thought he... Yeah, I think we're going to have a talk about this Jacob kid, because he was not great at Singapore. Yep, I've saved the clip of it, and it's also on the VOD. You know, the stream. I streamed the collision, so I got his POV of it anyway. So he doesn't die. He's just an aggressive driver. It's just I'm gonna overtake no matter what happens. That is atrocious. Wow. If it was such another racing incident, if you're amusing bad, then Jesus. And if not, it's just rage bait, because that is. I talked about him in Singapore, I think. It's either Singapore or Japan. It's one of the two. He got like 30 seconds worth of penalties. How many penalties has he got already? 9 seconds already. Not great. Game's kind of like, he forgot to turn. Yeah, if you forget to turn at Monaco, you either need to have a word with yourself or learn how to drive again, mate. Because I've seen bad drivers in my time. Biased. What, against an Alpine? Jesus. I mean, I'm biased towards Rebel. I'll take that. Obviously. But no, I've seen dirty drivers in my time. 5, 6, even 8 seasons here, but it's not great. That's fine. That's fine. I needed to double check. I mean, we're all Alpine lovers here anyway, but that visa catch up is. Cyrex pushing Luigi, I don't think he'll get it. I think there's many positions that will change. Yeah, Josh has been really good to be fair this race. If not coward. I think that he's going to be kicking himself for that 10-second frantic speeding in the pit lane. He's going to be kicking himself. It's just a shame. Ooh, flares out. Well, the thing is, even if we didn't, we're getting penalties. That's going to be sent on the penalty report. Can Cyrex get him? Can he get him? I think this is probably the closest we'll get to an overtake. Oh, go on! As they're getting lapped. This is last lap. This is last lap for them. Oh my god. What the hell? What the hell? Try to spin fastest lap? I don't know. He's broken his front wing. Zebra's got the over. Zebra in the top 5. Gee. Nightmare for Ferrari. Nightmare for Ferrari. How the hell? Shigela's gonna finish out of Charlie. No way. But I think this man starting his last lap. Starting his last lap. So no, this would be last lap. They're on now the lap of. Even though they would be in their 38th lap. Yeah, we're chatting about amusement there. I don't think I said that enough. Ah, these guys need to go for it. 2% battery, 30%. Just, speed just comes from not braking and don't get distracted by the by the overtaking cars. But this man, oh, that's close as well. Jeez, everyone's close. Right across the line, I think I'm going to talk about Josh. First race for Mercedes. We had to talk about him. Has he cost Mercedes the constructors or the drivers? But at the moment, he's been imperious. First race back, pole win at Monaco. It's hard to do. Not many drivers have done it. So, yeah, absolutely fantastic by him. So yeah, as he passes the. So yeah, Josh wins the Monaco Grand Prix for the first time, maybe. Don't really know. Jesus. Everyone's getting penalties now. Just as there was a 10-second gap between him and Hurricane. No, it's heartbreaking. Charlie gets 8th. Sarix overtakes Luigi. 10-second time penalty for Enzo. Oh, it was only 10 seconds, if so. All the Enzo penalties are coming through now. Hurricane overtakes Tomix for the podium, 5 seconds extra. This is the race. Can Zebra? I think Zebra's going to get 5th, which I think he's been fantastic for, I think, his debut race with GCOR. Matt's low on fuel. Chick's not, but... Oh! There's contact between the ex-teammates. Matt wanted that. What a drive-by Matt it has been this race. To come back from the only damage, but Ciccone takes it. Oh, you got a puncture. Oh my god. How the hell does that happen, man? I feel bad for the Ferrari, but the winner today is Josh. What a driver this man is. As I think Six said it perfectly, if you race every race, championships is. Coming clutch when the McLarens aren't there, but Coward is not going to be happy that Hurricane has somehow just managed to get 3rd. Yeah. Thank you for tuning in. Here is the final race qualification. We'll see you next week. I think it's Kota. I think. I'll have a look. Kota, and then we got a week break. So, thank you all.